How Sigma males consistently rise to the top is a testament to their unparalleled resilience, intelligence, and strategic thinking. Unlike their alpha counterparts who seek dominance through social hierarchies and overt displays of power, Sigma males operate on a different plane altogether. They are the quiet masterminds, the lone wolves who leverage their independence and introspection to outmaneuver competitors in both professional and personal arenas. Their success is not dependent on the approval or validation of others, which allows them to make decisions with a clarity and focus that is often unrivaled. Sigma males thrive on their ability to adapt, learn, and evolve, consistently staying ahead of the curve. Their introspective nature equips them with a deep understanding of themselves and the world around them, enabling them to foresee opportunities and potential pitfalls long before they become apparent to others. This foresight, combined with their innate drive and strategic acumen, ensures they are always one step ahead. While others are distracted by social games and the pursuit of status, Sigma males are quietly but steadily climbing the ladder, often emerging at the top when least expected. Their success is a quiet revolution, a testament to the power of self-reliance and inner strength. Understanding how Sigma males consistently rise to the top reveals a model of success built on intelligence, independence, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Number 16. During a solo road trip, I checked into a seedy motel on the outskirts of a small town. The place was cheap and far from inviting, but I needed a place to rest. The room was dimly lit and sparsely furnished. Around midnight, I was startled by a peculiar sound, a soft, rhythmic tapping coming from the wall behind the bed. At first I thought it was just the old building settling, but the tapping persisted and grew louder. It sounded like someone was tapping out a pattern, almost like a Morse code. I got up and inspected the wall but found nothing unusual. The tapping continued intermittently throughout the night, leaving me on edge. I tried to ignore it and get some sleep, but the unsettling noise made it impossible. The next morning I checked out early, my nerves frayed and my sleep disturbed by the mysterious tapping. Number 15. I stayed at a small motel during a business trip, looking forward to a quiet night. The room was surprisingly clean but had an old, musty smell. Around 2 a.m. I was woken by the sound of footsteps in the hallway. They were heavy and deliberate, as if someone was walking back and forth. I checked the peephole but saw nothing. The footsteps continued, and I noticed that they seemed to be getting closer to my door. My anxiety grew, and I reached for my phone to call the front desk, but the line was dead. I felt a cold sweat as the footsteps stopped right outside my room. I held my breath, waiting for anything to happen. The silence stretched on until, finally, the footsteps started moving away. I didn't sleep well the rest of the night, and when morning came, I left the motel as quickly as I could, still feeling the lingering unease of the night's mysterious disturbance. Number 14. While traveling through a small town, I opted to stay at a local motel rather than drive further. The room was basic but adequate. Around 1 a.m. I was disturbed by a faint buzzing sound coming from the corner of the room. It was a low, persistent noise that seemed to be coming from the air conditioning unit. I tried to adjust the settings, but the buzzing continued, growing more irritating. I got up to inspect the unit but found nothing wrong. The buzzing persisted, and my attempts to fall back asleep were futile. The sound seemed to be almost rhythmic, as if it had a pattern. My growing frustration turned to unease as I lay in bed, the buzzing sound almost feeling like it was trying to communicate something. When morning came, I was exhausted and left the motel feeling relieved to be free of the relentless, mysterious buzzing. Number 13. I was on a solo road trip and decided to rest at a remote motel nestled deep in the woods. The room was small and dimly lit, but I was too tired to care. Around 2 a.m. I woke up to the sound of muffled voices coming from the room next door. They were talking in hushed tones, almost as if they were trying to keep their conversation private. Curiosity got the better of me, so I pressed my ear to the wall but couldn't make out any distinct words. The voices continued intermittently, and occasionally I could hear what sounded like something being shuffled or moved around. The more I listened, the more uneasy I became, feeling as though I was intruding on something I shouldn't be. Eventually, the voices stopped, leaving me in silence, but I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The next morning, I discovered that the neighboring room had been empty the whole time. I left feeling unsettled, wondering who or what had been in that room with me. Number 12, I stayed at an old motel during a cross-country drive, hoping for a restful night before continuing my journey. The room seemed ordinary enough, but around midnight I heard strange noises coming from the ceiling. It was a series of scuttling sounds, like something was moving around above me. I checked the room, but there was no sign of any intruders or issues with the ceiling. The sounds continued intermittently, growing louder at times, and I could feel my anxiety rising. I even knocked on the ceiling to see if it would stop, but the noises persisted. I lay awake for hours, listening to the unsettling sounds, wondering if there was something or someone in the attic space. By dawn, I was exhausted and relieved to check out. The source of the noises remained a mystery, adding an eerie edge to my journey. Number 11, I found myself staying at a decrepit motel on the edge of a small town during a stormy night. The rain pounded relentlessly on the roof, and the wind howled through the cracks in the walls. I was trying to ignore the storm when I noticed something strange, a faint, rhythmic tapping noise coming from the wall behind the bed. At first I thought it was just the storm causing the sound, but the tapping was too deliberate and consistent. I got up to investigate and found nothing unusual in the room. The noise continued, almost like it was trying to get my attention. The storm outside intensified, adding to the overall eeriness. I couldn't sleep, feeling as if the tapping was somehow connected to the storm or something else hidden in the room. The morning couldn't come fast enough, and I left with a lingering sense of dread. Number 10, I booked a night at a small, secluded motel to escape a busy work week. The room was basic but comfortable enough. Late in the evening, I was disturbed by the sound of a persistent beeping noise coming from the room next door. It was a repetitive, annoying beep that seemed to be coming from an electronic device. I tried to ignore it, but it continued unabated, eventually driving me to the door. I knocked, but there was no response. I decided to call the front desk, but they assured me that no one was in the neighboring room. The beeping continued through the night, leaving me restless and on edge. By morning, I was exhausted and perplexed, having spent the night trying to figure out the source of the noise. The mystery of the endless beeping remained unsolved, adding an unsettling twist to my otherwise ordinary stay. But Number 9, Sigma males excel by mastering the art of accepting both the good and the bad. They understand that life is a blend of positives and negatives, and their success lies in their ability to embrace both sides without getting overwhelmed. While many people struggle with the downsides and wish for a perfect scenario, Sigma males approach every situation with a balanced mindset. They recognize that there's no way to change the past or avoid difficulties entirely. What matters is how they handle what comes their way. By accepting situations as they are, rather than how they wish they were, Sigma males clear their minds and open up space for strategic thinking. This acceptance allows them to stay grounded, prepare effectively, and continually improve. Instead of letting challenges hinder their progress, they turn every obstacle into an opportunity. This mindset ensures they are always moving forward and adapting, leading them to consistently rise to the top, no matter the hurdles they encounter. Number 8, Sigma males transform suffering into a powerful tool for personal growth. They embrace the inevitability of pain and use it to push beyond their limits. Each challenge and hardship they face becomes a lesson, fueling their resilience and determination. Unlike those who shy away from adversity, Sigma males see suffering as a chance to learn and evolve. They understand that real progress comes not from avoiding difficulties but from confronting and overcoming them. This perspective turns every struggle into a stepping stone, enhancing their strength and adaptability. By harnessing the power of suffering, Sigma males develop an exceptional capacity to handle life's toughest challenges with purpose and resolve. This mastery over adversity is what sets them apart, ensuring that they rise above any situation and emerge stronger each time. Number 7. In a world driven by rapid technological advancements and constant hustle, Sigma males know the importance of taking a step back to assess situations carefully. They are aware that quick decisions often lead to mistakes, so they prioritize thoughtful evaluation over hasty actions. Rather than rushing into decisions, Sigma males take the time to analyze every angle and outcome, ensuring they fully understand the implications before moving forward. This deliberate approach is not about slow progress but about smart, informed action. They assess their capabilities, strategize effectively, and create plans that leverage their strengths while minimizing weaknesses. This careful consideration reduces errors and maximizes their chances of success, keeping them consistently ahead of the curve. By valuing deep assessment over impulsive actions, Sigma males maintain a competitive edge and navigate challenges more effectively. Number 6. Sigma males live by a principle of authenticity and integrity that speaks louder than words. Their actions reflect their values, and they don't need to boast about their beliefs or achievements because their behavior communicates their message clearly. This consistency between what they say and what they do is both rare and powerful. It's not about achieving perfection but about staying true to oneself and living with purpose. Sigma males find meaning in their actions and remain steadfast in their principles, which drives them forward despite obstacles. Their commitment to living authentically and leading by example creates a profound impact, inspiring others through their unwavering dedication. This integrity and consistency are key elements that propel them to success, as their actions continually affirm their values and vision. Number 5. Sigma males exemplify the power of taking themselves seriously. This means they approach every task, big or small, with a commitment to excellence. Mediocrity is not an option for them. They push for perfection in everything they do, which builds their reputation and skills. They set high standards for themselves and continually challenge their own limits. This relentless pursuit of improvement is driven by an internal motivation that prevents them from accepting failure or settling for less. By demanding the best from themselves, Sigma males overcome obstacles and achieve goals that others might deem unattainable. This dedication to excellence ensures that they consistently stand out and succeed, as their serious approach to their endeavors leads them to achieve outstanding results. Number 4. Sigma males are adept at avoiding the pitfalls of negative thinking, which often cloud judgment and hinder progress. They recognize that negative thoughts, whether from external sources or internal doubts, can drain energy and focus. Instead of dwelling on problems or setbacks, Sigma males build mental resilience to shield themselves from negativity. They refuse to get trapped in a cycle of despair or self-pity, understanding that such thoughts are counterproductive. By focusing on positive action and maintaining a forward-thinking mindset, they turn challenges into opportunities for growth. This ability to rise above negative influences and stay grounded in their purpose helps Sigma males come out stronger and more resilient, ultimately leading them to success in the face of adversity. Number 3. Sigma males possess a strategic mindset that centers on controlling what they can and accepting what they cannot. They understand that some aspects of life are beyond their influence, such as past events or others' actions. Rather than wasting energy on trying to change the unchangeable, they focus on their own responses and actions. This pragmatic approach prevents them from falling into a victim mentality and empowers them to make impactful changes where they have control. By concentrating on their own actions and mindset, Sigma males navigate life's ups and downs with agility and confidence. This focus on effective response and adaptability allows them to turn challenges into opportunities and maintain control over their own destiny. Number 2. Sigma males excel by maintaining a clear understanding of their motives. They are driven by a deep awareness of why they pursue their goals and ambitions, which fuels their commitment and perseverance. This clarity of purpose gives them a strategic advantage, as they can align their efforts with their true objectives and stay motivated even when faced with difficulties. Knowing their reasons for pursuing certain paths ensures that they remain focused and dedicated, making it easier to overcome obstacles and stay on course. This self-awareness and purposeful approach allows Sigma males to work more efficiently and effectively towards their goals, ensuring they achieve success with a clear and determined mindset. Number 1, meditation serves as a cornerstone of Sigma males' mental fortitude, providing them with a distinct edge in a world full of distractions. Through regular practice, they enhance their ability to concentrate and manage stress, which helps them navigate complex situations with composure. Meditation allows Sigma males to maintain a level-headed approach and make clear, rational decisions even in high-pressure scenarios. This practice is not just a routine but a fundamental component of their exceptional capabilities. It helps them stay focused, resilient, and in control, ensuring they remain ahead in the game of life and continue to perform at their best. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.